What's up, everyone? Casual Paul here. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I appreciate it very much. If you guys haven't subscribed, this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button and you can see all the customs and everything that goes on my channel. Also hit the notification bell to get all the alerts, and a like would be very appreciated. You know, it doesn't cost nothing. It's free to you guys just to subscribe, and you guys will get to see all my videos that I make, and it helps the channel so I can grow and bring you guys better content. So today's custom is a 65 Chevy Impala. It's this awesome flaked out gold car. Look at that. Look at that paint job on that. I mean, usually, guys, what I do with my customs, I change the paint up and everything up. What we're going to do is remove the tampos on here. And we're going to remove all these flames. I mean, I like the flame look, but, you know, I want to bring out that color more. I want that gold to come through, you know, more. So we're going to remove the tampos on here. Get rid of those flames. And there's the classic 6.5 lights, you know. Probably throw some red on those, you know. And that's it. This is going to be a simple custom. Well, simple in a way, not as compared to my other ones. But still work. If that makes sense, I guess. I don't know if that even makes sense for me. So, yeah, we're going to remove those tempos. Next thing, what we're going to do to the car, we're going to swap out the wheels. I got some wheels that I want to show you guys. I ordered very special, nice wheels. The detail is amazing. And I will share the wheels, where I got them from. Give you the Instagram, everything. And he's a very cool person, or whoever I talk to were very cool people. Also, those wheels are amazing, and not just those, but they have so many you could choose from. Just what I chose, man, I love them. So I got a bunch of sets from them, and I want to share with you guys so you can see these wheels. Suspension. The big ticket on this car is what we're going to do is suspension. It's going to be an easy suspension, but it's going to be slam and raise. Okay, it's probably going to be kind of like a simple airbag, simple hydraulic suspension. Nothing compared to my other cars or customs that I've done. I'm going to show you guys it's adjustable as well. Okay, it's nothing like anything else that I've done. I will show you guys how to do that and how to get that done. So as far for me, I hope everybody else is good. I am trying to do my best. You know, everybody has their little issues and problems and stuff like that. Mine's just kind of a little bit bigger. It's a little bit with my health and everything, but I'm trying to resolve that. Not trying to worry about it too much right now. So let's start. Also got my Volkswagen right here that I'm working on. Doing some body work. If you guys want to see some of that body work being done, I'll put it on. But yeah, that's my other actual car that I'm working on in real life working car. So let's get to it. Bring you guys back. Okay, so this is one way that I remove tampos from cars, and it is this, a dry erase marker. It takes a little bit of effort and elbow grease, but you go ahead and just put it on. Oops, I rolled the car, guys, and I wasn't even driving. So you get the dry erase. It takes some effort, but you have to just go over it and kind of push really hard. And something, I guess with the chemical in the erase marker, will take off the tempos. So as you can see right there, I kind of did a quick little bit right now. I cannot do it on camera because I can't push hard enough and hold the camera and the car and everything right now. So let me do this whole side, and as always, I'll bring you back. So this actually took about 2 minutes. It was kind of tough for these ones. It took a while. So I'm going to sit just a little bit more, and then I'm just going to wipe it off. And we'll see how it looks. It's kind of crazy how it works, but look at that. Look how it removed that tempo with no problems. The paint stayed amazing. I think I need a little bit work right there on the pillar. I could see that's not a scratch, that's just a piece of tempo that's on there. And it looks amazing, see? Crazy little trick. Try to stay away from your bumpers, because I heard that it takes off the chrome. I don't know, I haven't tried it. So I just stay away from the bumpers. I'm going to do the other side, and when it's all said and done, I'll bring you back. Check it out, check it out. All the way around. I think it came out very good. And all you need is this dry erase marker. It works excellent. I mean, I know there's plenty of other ways to remove them. I used to remove them with acetone. I used to use alcohol, but those ways are so hard and it damages the paint. You know, I've damaged so many car paints that I tried to save with acetone or with something, nail polish remover or something like that. This way, I'm telling you, it works amazing. Look at that. Look at that color. Look at that paint. And that tempo's gone. You could do that on any tempo. You just got to remember to watch your bumpers. That's it. So, I'm going to drill this. What I mean by drill is take the rivets out so we can start working on the suspension. It's simpler than the other suspension as working wise. This one is adjustable and less moving parts. What else? I don't know. It's simple but complicated at the same time. If that makes sense. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me now that I say it, but you guys will see. So back to work. So we got the car apart finally, and what I'm going to do next is remove the wheels, and then we're going to sand the bottom of the base so we could have a nice low drop to the floor and we have no clearance issues. So I have this piece of sandpaper right here that's been used because I've been working on my bug. So I'm just going to lay it out like this. I got to take the wheels off, and then I'll show you what I mean. Wheels are off, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start sanding the base kind of like this, back and forth, until we get a very smooth bottom, and try to remove all the little stops that will probably stop it from dropping down to the ground. So let me do that and we'll come right back. Alright, so I went ahead and sanded the bottom of the base here. So now it sits completely flat. I also went and did the bottom of the interior, and you will understand why I did that when we start assembling the car. But it's actually for just a little bit of clearance. So next thing I'm going to work on is the suspension. So let me get everything situated. Okay, so to start on the suspension on this car here, I got a piece of styrene and the base. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace out from the wheels. Let me get something to point here with. hang on, from the front wheels right here to the back wheels, I'm going to try to cut a perfect piece of styrene right there. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but close enough. So, let me trace it. I got my Sharpie right here, and then I got some scissors to cut out the styrene, and I'll bring it back. So I went ahead and cut out the plate for the base, and it actually goes inside right here like that. And I labeled the front with an arrow. Next thing is I gotta make a mark on the base, right on the underside of the base. And we're gonna try to go right in the center right here, okay? Something like that. I have this screw right here. The hole for this has to be the size of the screw. I'll show you what it's for. Let me make the hole real quick. So there is the hole that I made to the base, and it is big enough that the head of the screw will clear. Also cut this small square piece of styrene, made another hole in it. This time the screw has to fit snug in there. Basically, you're threading the styrene so the screw can go in and out and have like a thread on it so the screw doesn't fall out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this through here, through the base, and I'm going to glue that straight. I mean, once I get it straight, with some super glue on there, because we don't want this piece to be moving around. The reason why the big hole on the bottom of the base is so when the screw's all the way in, it'll be flush with the base, if you know. It'll be flush. So, I'm going to go ahead and glue it right now. So this is the aftermath of what this looks like. As you can see, the screw's mostly flush. If it focuses, come on. And that is glued in there. Next step, I'm going to grab my piece of plastic that I cut out. I'm going to take the screw out, and then I'm going to mark it, same hole, and I'm going to drill a hole through this bottom piece. Right through the center. Boom. Then I'm going to get another piece of styrene, put it on top, glue it down, drill a hole through that to make it a little bit thicker and reinforce that base right here that I have. So let's get that done. I'll bring you right back. Okay, here we go. Actually, the hole is threaded for the screw. And then once you line everything up with your base and all that's right, you want to make the hole on your original plastic here for the screw to freely move in and out without threading. Okay, the only reason we threaded in the beginning is to make sure that we got this hole and this hole straight. So, let's on to the next step, and I'll be right back. The next step is going to be this axle. It's just a scrap axle that I have. And what I'm going to do is come to the base, and right about just a little bit before the front wheels, probably about right here, I'm going to push this axle through the bottom, and it's going to come out the other side. And I'm probably going to use those cutters right there, make a little point on the axle right here in the front, and just kind of push it through with pressure until the flat piece of the axle sits flat with the bottom of the base. And what that's going to do when it comes out on this side, our little plate that we have here, we'll make a hole in that as well. And it's gonna go into the axle, and it's kind of gonna keep it from flexing and moving back and forth. Let me get it done and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the concept. If you can see right through it, I don't have the screw screwed all the way in, and if I did, that base would go all the way down and tighten up. I heated up that axle a little bit just to get it through the second layer of plastic. You could do that if you need to. There's the bottom. I put a little bit of glue right on the axle right there. If you could see it, it's kind of shiny. A little bit of super glue right there. All that axle is like a guide. So when, let me get my pointer here. When this screws in, this plate will go down, or when it screws the other way, it'll go up, okay? Next thing, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna install axles. Let me see if I can mark it. And this is the final thing before we assemble. So let's just say, you know, where the axles go, and where we cut those grooves into the base right there. And the grooves are right about right here, where the grooves are on the base. And what we're gonna do is, I have these little tubes, and I'll just go get them and I'll show you what I mean. So these are the tubes that I'm talking about. Actually, it was from my little girl's water balloons. I guess it comes with balloons on there. You put the hose on right here, and you fill it up. All the balloons fill up, and you shake it, and all the balloons come out, and you have water balloons. Well, I kept these because these are really good axle tubes and many other things. I keep a lot of stuff and use it. I already used this one. Look, you could see it's been cut right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some nice big pieces, run them through where the axles are supposed to go in the base, and then I'll cut them to length later, but right now we're going to glue them in. So let's get that done. Okay guys, so here it is. I put the axle, well, not the axles, but the axle tubes through between the base and this plastic, and glued them under this plastic. So they're not glued to the base, just to this top plastic piece on the back and on the front, okay? The idea is, when you screw this down to tighten it, it's gonna bring the axles with this plastic piece down, and that'll actually lift the car up. When you loosen it, it's going to push this plastic up into the car, dropping the car, taking the tubes and the axles and wheels with it, tucking them into the fenders. I still need to cut these axle tubes to adjust for the size of my wheels, and so I can get a good tuck right here inside the fenders, okay? Next thing is I'm gonna bring up the wheels. I told you guys I ordered some wheels from this company. Great guys, great wheels. I love the best wheels that I've seen for wire wheels anyway. Best wire wheels I've seen. So once I get that, we'll cut the axle tubes and assemble the car, and I'll show you guys when it's all assembled. I don't think I need to show you how to cut your axle tubes here. It's going to be on how wide your car is, and then we'll put the interior, make that fit, all that stuff. That's not fun to do, but I'll do all that off camera, get it together, and we'll come back with the finished product and show you how this works. Alright guys, I told you I was going to come with some fire. Check these bad boys out. RPX1 Designs. Those are the all golds right here. Let me see if I can zoom in more. All golds. Look at that. Look at the detail on those wheels, man. I'm talking about the best of the best. This is the best 164 wire wheels that I've ever seen. I mean, I'm not just saying that. I mean, I'm not sponsored by this. I mean, they're cool people. Cool people. When I got in touch with them, the work speaks for itself. Watch, check this out. Gold centers, man. This is, I'm talking the best of the best. You can't compete with that. You know what I mean? So, if you guys want to get you a set, RPX1 Designs on Instagram, hit them up. Let them know Casual Paul sent you. I ain't making anything off this. I'm just, like I'm saying, I mean, these are just dope wheels, you know, and that's what I want. That's what I've been looking for a very long time on all my customs, is wheels like this. And they have different wheels, not just wire wheels, guys, but they have so many different designs. So go check them out. Let them know I sent you. Really cool people, cool guy over there. And the work, I mean, and the quality speaks for itself. If you could show me a better wheel, man, I'll be surprised. But nope, all those 3D printed wheels out there that you have to paint yourself and everything, it ain't cutting it, I don't think. Best wheels right here, I'll say that right now. So we're gonna go with the all golds right here. That's what's going on the car, since we got that nice flaked out gold paint. So yeah, let's get the axles on and put this car together, guys. And we are finished, guys. Check it out. Check out those wheels, man. Look at those wheels. Look at that paint. This is the complete car. Let me turn it around real quick for you guys. I need to work on the interior a little bit. Probably gonna throw some detail on the lights. See, it still rolls. But let me show you guys the workings of it. So there it is, that screw right there. If you tighten that screw in, it lifts the car. If you loosen it, it drops it. So there we are, probably about stock height right there, guys. So check it out, because I can't do both things with one hand, so I'm just going to show you guys. And the interior's right here. I'm working on the center because that screw's a little bit too tall in there, if you can see. But I will get the interior in there, and then throw some detail on the, put some door handles probably, the tail lights, headlights. But just check it, guys. Just check it. Check out that paint too. So let's drop it down and I'll show you how it looks dropped. Here we go. Here we go. Laid to the floor. Check out that drop, guys. To the floor. And it still rolls. Let's turn it around. Laid down to the ground, guys. I'm telling you. Let me show you guys the workings again. There's the screw. All I did is turn it. See how it lifts up the inside right there? I don't know if you guys could see that in there, but the suspension's lifted inside, which causes the car to drop to the ground. I hope you guys like this little simple little custom that I did. Shout out to RPX1 Designs. Awesome wheels, guys. I'm gonna order some more. But yeah, look how awesome this is. Look at that drop. Let's get it lifted up one more time and then we'll call this video. There we go. Back to stock. And it still rolls, guys, like I said. I want to thank you guys all for coming and checking out my build and this custom. Please hit that like button, subscribe, share, blow this one up. It's only going to help the channel, and I can bring you guys more customs. Let me know if you guys want anything special, and I will work on that and try to get it on the channel for you guys. But thank you guys. I'm KP, and we'll see you guys on the next video.